learn to unlearn, then the language is a facility. Everything is made for your evolution.
Let's join to uplift the human consciousness.
Given that our language is inherited from an external source, does that not provide a potential persistent obstacle in that language is the only way we can think? I'm obviously not claiming that we couldn't have emotions and such like without language, but certainly higher ordered thinking is only possible with linguistics. What is your take on that?
Thank you.
Sorry if I phrased that badly.
I can understand. I got your point. See, when it comes to the language, it's like a flower. Not only language, not only a flower, not only a mountain, not only a cloud, not only a star. Everything is made for your evolution. When it comes to the language, the danger of the language is beyond the ability to communicate, it builds the opinion. When you are learning and expressing a language, you should learn the science of learning and expressing language where there is no right and wrong knowledge is created, only knowledge is created. Let's say for example, I read in a book, keeping the back straight is good. I am a yoga teacher. I am through an English language which is printed in a book. I am reading, keeping back straight is good. I read it. Before reading, I was a different person. I was not knowing it. Now I read the statement, keeping the back straight is good. Who am I after experiencing this? Whether it's created an opinion in me, then comes the question. I go to a yoga class. I see a student who is having round back. Please make your back straight. The students will make, because they obey the teacher, of course. So after 10 minutes, again you see that student round his back. Again you say, please make your back straight. Again they make the back straight. Like this 4 or 5 times happens. Then the 6th time, can you make your back straight? That means you have an opinion that it is good. Instead of having an opinion that it is good, just you know it is good. Even a student is making 100 times mistakes, you don't change. Meaning, if a language is not making you to change in the sense, in terms of conditionings, it should change you in knowing, not knowing as right and wrong. Once you begin to know as right and wrong, you begin to implement. Language should facilitate to express you, not to suppress you. But unfortunately, where the language is taught in our education system, this balance is not there. People go on learning the language, then they create the opinions. Even, for example, if you are listening to a session, constantly, if you analyze yourself, whether it fits to me, whether it is not fits to me, whether it is right or wrong, whether it is useful for me or not useful for me, or whether I already read it, already know it. Like this, constantly from the dual background, things goes on happening because you want to fit what you are hearing to a box, what you have already in you. It is a right box or a wrong box. That indicates you look at life through a box. That's the danger of the language when it comes to construction of right and wrong. If the same language facilitates to just to know, where the knowing is, it's like in a Buddhist language, learn to unlearn. So if that is happening, then the language is a facility. So in the same way, everything is a facility. If a star is there in the sky, you may like the star, you may hate the star. That depends on you. If a flower is there, you may like the flower, you may hate the flower. I have seen people, some people don't like particular flowers. Some people don't like particular colors. I don't like red color. Some people, I like red color. So in the end, nothing is there in the outside. Whether it is a language, whether it is a music, whether it is a dance, whatever it may be. The whole point is how you are adopting what you are perceiving. Whether you are adopting for the self-evolution or you are adopting for self-suppression. That depends on you.
Evolve the self, better the world, love all. Let's join to uplift the human consciousness.